Gears Zen and Mahesh Viswanathan is the CFO at Finolex Cables. Join us in to talk about the numbers as well as the outlook going forward. Just taking a look at the earnings, the consolidated revenues have come in higher by 50% on year. EBITDA margins have grown to about 11%. That's higher sequentially as well as on a year-on-year basis. And they've spoken about how the commodity price decline is a positive. So let's discuss that, Mr. Viswanathan. So on a year-on-year basis, your numbers have grown, but sequentially, for certain parameters, it's been a little bit weak. What has been some of the key reasons for that? Was it weak demand, price cuts? Were those the primary reasons?
A couple of reasons, actually. Thank you for calling me in today. A couple of reasons that I can talk about. Typically, the fourth quarter of any year is our highest quarter. So we do approximately 30-35% of our business in the fourth quarter. And sequentially, when you compare fourth and first quarter, there will always be a small difference there. That's number one. Number two was in the last 3 to 4 months, there has been concerns around liquidity. There have been concerns around cost of money going up. So yes, there has been a sense of weakness in the on the demand side as
well. The fact that metal prices have come down.
When will metal prices have come down, but then they have come down substantially from March levels to where we are today. So if I take copper as an indicator, from somewhere around 10,400, 10,500 levels of at LME, today we are at close to $8,000. So that's a fairly steep drop. But then one will also has you're continuously buying, so you will always have some metal which is priced higher than 8,000. So that will impact your ability to cut down prices and sell it at what the market wants today. We have taken a few price cuts 3 times during the quarter, ranging between 8 and 10% on various SKUs. So while numbers have gone up substantially compared to the immediately preceding year, we are on our way to catch up to pre-COVID levels.
Preempted my question when I just said metal prices. Now if I say demand, can you preempt my next question again?
Sorry?
No, I'm saying you preempted my question very nicely. I just said metal prices and you preempted my question. So my hint question is demand. What do you think my question this time would be?
Oh, okay. I don't think I do it right every time.
Okay.
So you ask your
Lily on a lighter vein. I hope you appreciate that.
Absolutely.
What is the main demand driver for your industry? Is it construction? Is it industrial? Is it manufacturing?
It is primarily construction, followed by manufacturing stroke industrial. And we are not so much into power cables, so utilities could be the third one, but then we are not a very large player there.
If 5G rollout happens, are you in that market? Are you in that space?
Sorry, I didn't
5G, because
okay, communication. Okay, that's that could be a driver coming forward. The last week or 10 days, there was an announcement from the cabinet saying that a sum of close to 1.5 lakh crores has been allocated to BSNL, which would help in restructuring that organization, clearing off quite a few of their profits, which means money again available for investment. So far, they've been talking about the need to digitize the country, the need to go into villages and so on. But actually, on the ground, not much has happened. Now, with this infusion of capital, for sure, that will become a reality. And last month, the 5G licenses have been sold. So sooner than later, some introduction of 5G will happen in pockets around the country. Now, 5G, when the introduction does happen, will require much more fiber than is presently available, and therefore that will also create a demand. So both from the point of view of BSNL getting restructured as well as 5G introduction, I think the next 2-3 years should see quite healthy demand for that product.
So just to wrap it up, for the benefit of our viewers, what is the best way of looking at your business? I mean, are you a cost plus model, or you are a company which is a pure play on efficiency and ROS?
A pure play on efficiency and
Working capital requirement, efficiency, moving up the value chain.
okay, there's a little bit of each one of those elements in our business. So, in terms of commodity, it is we treat commodity as a pass through. To the extent possible, whether the commodity price is going up or going down, we pass it on to the customers. So that is a cost plus in that sense. Where it is possible to improve efficiencies, we look at technology, we look at improving our productivity across the plants. So there is efficiency coming in. And what is the third item that you talked about? Moving up the value chain.
Basically, yeah, I'm trying to basically just, you've again given us a very nice description. How much of a business is traditional cost plus business? How much of a business could be value add versus margin accretive business?
Typically, I mean, close to 70% of the business comes from commodity-led businesses at the moment. Communication products, fibre is an additional 10-12%. The rest of it is newer product lines that we are entering into. Our aim is to not just be known as a cabler, but someone that offers a solution around the cable. So the theme has been that we've been cable makers for a long time. So there is a point of supply of power and there's a point of consumption of power. So that's how we enter both the ends with appliances or switches or switchgear. Some of those products are getting us either forward or backward in the chain, and things like switchgear would actually be margin accretive.
Thanks very much then for joining in and sharing with us your company's growth outlook, Mr. Viswanathan.